Pod. What is your over/under for Omaha?
Or Sports Radio Detroit, our DEDTE.
4.5.
I did get, you know what? We did get a prop bet on there as well. Over and under, how many times that Lady Gaga or hold a note. So say
right.
Wait, how long she hold a note for?
You know, I don't know if I haven't checked the Vegas prop bets. And Lord knows I love Las Vegas.
You want to sure?
But you know, I would take. I don't think Peyton Manning's going to finish this game. I think we're going to see Brock Osweiler.
Well, there is a.
And I would take that bet. There's going to be a Brock Osweiler sighting in this game because Carolina is going to knock Peyton Manning on his ass. I really believe that. The defense of Carolina is not only stout, but they're being looked over. If you ask me, the talk this week has been Cam Newton and Peyton Manning, and he's going to go on top. That Carolina defense is licking its chops.
I've never seen so many prop bets. I mean, you can get Carolina plus 19.5, or I'm sorry, plus 19.5 for like minus $2,000.
I think I heard somebody locally did a Michigan versus Michigan State prop bet for the game because there's a couple players on both sides of the ball, so they were saying, how many, points for Spartans and points for Wolverines.
I'll go one step further. A little conspiracy theory here. I think.
We don't do that on the show.
Well, let's mix it up a little bit. I think there's going to be a targeting call on Carolina's defense. I don't know what defender. Hopefully it's not Kuechly. Hopefully it's not Josh Norman. On Peyton Manning in the first quarter, and someone's going to get kicked out of the game because they're going to hit Manning.
Wow.
And the overall tone, and Dan, you kind of alluded to it, is everyone wants to see Peyton Manning go out on top in his swan song. It's going to be beautiful. I don't want to see that. I'm tired of Peyton Manning. To me, he throws ducks right now. Watching him all year. Bada boom. Forget about it. I want Cam Newton to win the game. I think he's going to win the game. And I do think, a little conspiracy, there's going to be a targeting call in the first quarter, real quick, with and it's going to be questionable on Peyton Manning.
Adam wants to know, is there a prop bet for Cam Newton pocket throws? And I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking into it right now. I know here's a good prop bet too. Players who scored the first touchdown, scored the TD as the first score in the game this season. And if you have your money on Jonathan Stewart, you're dead on because him and Darius Thomas on the other side for Denver. Ronnie Hillman as well. Cam Newton's kind of on the bottom of that, which kind of surprised me a little bit on that. But that's a good prop bet too. First,
Joe's asking if Peyton throws 2 quick interceptions, does Q-Bag pull him? I say no way. I don't think Q-Bag would embarrass him on that.
the odds of MVP right now.
Even if he knew he was going to lose, I don't think he would embarrass him.
Odds of winning the MVP, Cam Newton at minus 130, Peyton Manning at plus 225, plus 275, excuse me. The next closest is Luke Kuechly at plus 1400.
We also have some predictions coming in on Twitter. You can tweet pizzacave pod and at Sports Radio Det your Super Bowl predictions right now, and we will read them on the air. The man of the box has tweeted in 35-17 Panthers. Good old Ben Salagi.
Sounds good.
Nice.
And Laura Nicole says Broncos, but Laura Bagley did not give us a score, so Laura, you failed. You said Broncos.
Laura, I want my pizza and my
Great.
red wine.
Yeah, we need the numbers.
We love you, Laura. You know I'm teaching.
What's your score, Dan?
Oh, man. Let's see.
Yeah, we know you got the Broncos winning.
I didn't say that. I didn't say, I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
go as far. I'd like to see the Broncos win. I'm going to say, I'll go 30-17 Carolina.
All right, you know what, guys? I said this last week. I don't know if I said this last week, but no, I did say this with the show with Abe earlier this week. Denver 21-17.
Oh.
Wow.
There you go, guys.
I did not see
Cojones. You need cojones for this business, man. Cojones.
Now you're sort of on my bandwagon. You must have been listening to the Pizza Cave Pick Show.
That was before. That was on Tuesday, my friend.
I understand, but I'm just saying, yes, the 23-17 Denver will be my pick. I really honestly think that Cam Newton is going to have to run his little legs off to beat that Denver defense.
So two guys at this table. Three.
I got
Well, wait a minute. At least 2 think Carolina's going to be held to 17 points.
Yes.
I got a 31.
Because
I got Denver 31-15.
Dan,
wow.
Dan, here's why I think that. I think
Screw up everybody's squares.
Denver has a better receiving core than Carolina does, and I think that if Denver can limit the throws again, who by the way doesn't catch the ball anyways, drops the ball all the time, if they can limit Greg Olsen and have Cam go out, Cam has become a very good pocket passer, but they don't have a big game receiver to really make a difference. And I think if they could eliminate that and they could have Cam kind of think or go to the running game a little bit, Denver can't stop the run. Denver's okay at stopping the run, but that's why I have faith about this game.
Ted Ginn Jr., MVP.
Oh!
Punt return touchdown. He catches 2. 34,
Wow.
18.
Let me tell you something about Ted Ginn Jr.
Carolina.
The 2007 draft, he went pick 9 to Miami, right? It was a huge surprise.
Well, did he
In
get
that,
stud?
in that draft was Jamarcus Russell, Calvin Johnson, AP, Joe Thomas. None of them were in the Super Bowl. Ted Ginn Jr., the surprise of the top 10 is playing in the Super Bowl.
I love the fact, Freddie, that it's Ted Ginn Jr. and Devin Funchess as
Devin
wide
Funchess.
receivers.
And
Florida. You know, you got a little Ohio State, Michigan love.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Sorry.
I think
And
TGJ, bro.
Boss Ross, Devin Funchess is a good receiver. Don't get me wrong. Boss Ross, let me address that real quick because we got about 3 minutes left. Look, he's a good receiver. Don't get me wrong, but he's still a rookie. And this is his first year into it. And until he starts catching 80 or 90 balls and he becomes a top fantasy target,
True, Raj, but who's throwing him the ball?
Cam Newton.
Bada boom.
Well,
That's it.
yeah,
Enough.
but
Cam Newton
Carolina
is a
hasn't
kid.
faced as much pressure all year long.
Okay, real quick,
So,
Freddie,
15 window.
what's your official? I mean, we heard it on Thursday.
Well, I want to say one thing, because I know Bob Quinn from the Lions is watching us right now. If you're
Of course.
watching Bob Quinn, please see what, oh my God, his name right now, the tight end for Carolina.
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen. Do you see what a 3rd round pick Greg Olsen did for Carolina? Get you a tight end here for Matt Stafford, please.
Are you calling the 1st round draft pick for him or 3rd round?
No.
Third round.
Trade a 3rd round. They got him from Chicago. Look what he
Yeah,
did for that offense.
Greg Olsen's the man, dude.
What were you asking me?
For the Super Bowl.
No, this is easy for me. Peyton Manning's going on top. I guarantee he's going on top. 31-15.
3 people on the table. Look at this.
Nope.
And he throws 2 touchdown passes to Vernon Davis in San Francisco.
Yes.
Next
Ooh,
tight end.
I like
That,
that.
you said on our
Oh.
show. You said that on our
I
show.
like that.
Bam. You're right.
Carolina
Broncos
all
win,
day.
and Peyton Manning's carried off the field.
No. Peyton Manning's going to be carried off the field. You're right.
In a
a
stretcher.
With a Papa John's pizza in his hands.
All right, guys. I wanted to come say thanks, Dan, for stopping in today to the Pizza Cave.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, pleasure.
Very
Glad to be here, guys.
Very good show, guys. Don't forget to check out all our great content, including if you want to hear more about the Super Bowl prop bets, check out Pete and Freddie's show on our website, sportsradiodetroit.com. Don't forget to check out us on iTunes, Podbean, TuneIn. We're all over everywhere. And also don't forget to check out our NHL podcast as the guys break down the NHL, the Wings, the NHL, and they talk a little bit EA hockey too as well. Kind of a Pete can tell you my blue bloods. Well, Adam, I'm a U of M alum, so I totally get it, but I try to be neutral as possible. Don't forget to check out all our great content. Also, Jeff has done a mock draft as well, written article, and Ben Salaki's piece on Calvin Johnson. So plenty of content to keep you going throughout the week here on sportsradiodetroit.com. And we will also be live at the Cave Radio Sports here at 11 o'clock with myself, Dan Griffin, and Lacey McGraw on the SRD Roadshow. Pete, anything else you want to throw in there real fast?
Happy New Year.
Andy.
Enjoy the game. Be safe if you're out and about on
Get an Uber.
Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, get an Uber. Be careful. Enjoy the game. And
Freddie, any last thoughts? 30 seconds.
Pete needs Harry's razors. Use the keyword dairy. And you get yourself $5 off. The keyword
Don't break the
dairy.
lens.
Harry'sRazors.com.
And Boss Ross, thank you so much for listening. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this morning on your way to work or whatever you're doing this
Happy
weekend.
Super Bowl Sunday.
And happy Super Bowl Sunday, guys.
Peyton Manning. Hello.
Hey, Rob, how's it going?
Well timed.
good post, Raj.